Hi, I'm Paula Schmittendorf, and I'm going to show you how to do a quick and easy vegetable tray. So we're going to start out using our V-shaped knife and just take it and hold it up like this and go completely around your bell pepper. Now this is really fun because we're going to be able to do lots of other things with this. Of course, Halloween is coming, so you're going to be able to use it for carving pumpkins, and it does great with that. We also can use it for melon baskets. It's great for citrus, but it also makes your veggie tray really interesting and fun. And so all you'll do is reach into your pepper and lift it out, and there you have our core. And you want to get a nice little bladed knife, or we have a scoop loop where you can go around and clean it out. So our scoop loop is really, really handy. Let's see, I think I've got it hanging right here. So we won't do that. But just go ahead and clean out your pepper. And now this is your centerpiece. So instead of having to take a bowl to a cookout or that, you've got your pepper there. And now we need a spoon for in the pepper. So again, just make sure you have a nice fine bladed knife, and you'll notice the celery still had the little root end on it. Leave that like that. Take your egg slicer plus, support the tines in a V, and just go in a little bit like this. Hold that, and this will fan out, and there is your spoon. Now if we need, we're going to start out doing a little more celery. So just take your celery, trim it. And if you're just slicing celery for a vegetable tray, you just push it in and pull it out. And that's it. And then if we want to make some grass for on here, I shorten this a little bit. And again, hold your tines and then just push it in and just keep turning and holding those tines. And then if you want to, you can put it into some ice, but eventually that will all come out and we'll just have it standing like that. Now we're going to go with our potato. You need a little bit bigger knife for this. Take your potato and cut it this way. So now you have a nice flat surface. And this is going to be the beach for the sand, because we are making an island. We're going to take our core and core that out. And just go right through your potato. Now one of the fun things about our core is you can go straight through a potato. Go ahead and pull that out, stuff that, fill it with mushrooms or cheese and onions, plug it back and put it on the grill. It's a great way to marinate from the inside out. Now we're going to take a carrot, and we're not going to peel it, okay? What you want to do is cut the ends off your carrot, and we want a flat surface. So make sure the carrot will sort of stand up. Don't worry if it's not perfect. A little bit bigger knife will work better on the thick end of the carrot. And then we're just going to trim the top. Now, taking your fine bladed knife, you would go around the carrot like this. And what that will do is then make it look like it's the bark on the palm tree. And you don't have to do it right now. We're not going to do the whole thing. But once again, it dries a little bit. Once the carrot dries out while it's sitting there a little bit, it is going to start to fan out a little. Now I'm going to make this hole just a little bigger so I don't break the potato, because this carrot is just a little big for this. So we're going to take it and go like this. Then we're going to push the carrot in, and this is the fun part here. Take your knife, go ahead and trim the top, get the core out of the pepper, and get a toothpick, just break it in half. We're going to put your toothpick first into the carrot, otherwise you're going to have trouble putting that on, and then just put that on, and there we have our palm tree. So we've got that started, and just move it around whatever way you need to. Now I'd like to have a smaller palm tree also. So we're going to take another carrot, cut that. Let's get it sort of flat. Now let's go with this one here. Let's first make the top to our next palm tree. Take your cucumber, and again your V-shaped knife, and just go up with it. Okay, and this is going to give us another palm tree top, of course a different kind of tree, and just go all the way around Doesn't have to be perfect. That's going to be the top. And we're going to cut one more. Well, let's see, well, we can use this one because it's short. So here we go. We've got that right on there. And that will also hopefully stand up. There we go. So one more palm tree. Now we're going to take our zester scorer, go down this way on our cucumber. And what this does is just add interest. It makes it look pretty. But you can use these pieces that you score off as decoration. The cucumber's been washed. So you can just tie them in a knot, throw them in among things. You can, even if you have really long ones, you can make a bow out of it, but they just look pretty tossed in on a vegetable tray. If you want them to be crinkle cutted, you take your crinkle cutter and just use it in a rocking motion. So that looks pretty, but if I want to get this done quick, I would go ahead and put it on my simple slicer. So I'm going to just cut the other end off. Here we go. Take the simple slicer, put it on 2 or 3. We want these a little thicker. Always put your holder on first. It slides up. You have the prongs that will hold it. Here we go. And you can either set your food onto the prongs or set it down in and then put this on top. I'm just going to slice. Always a nice smooth motion. You don't have to look at it. If you're looking at it, you are going to, often you won't be able to slice it quite as quickly and easily. So very pretty and makes it look nice around here on the veggie tray. Now, we're going to do something else fun with this. First, we're going to take our carrot and slide down this way. Now, what I'm doing is just using the scoring part of the zester scorer and going around the carrot and putting a divot around it. Take your fine bladed knife and slice it. And now what we're making is carrot flowers. These are great to put on a soup or a stew. Just put it on top, or it just, again, adds some interest to your vegetable tray. They look really pretty on one of the cucumbers, on the center of the cucumber. You can put it all around here and just throw them on. So they do look pretty here. And they just look like little flowers. All right, next, add some more interest to this tray. We're going to take and core out the center of our cucumber. And we're saving this for chicken feet. And just take your carrot and push it in. Now, don't push too hard. You will split the cucumber. And just cut the ends off the carrot. And then rocking motion. And now we have what we call a hybrid vegetable. It's a carumber. And the better angle you cut it on, the more that the carrot is likely to stay in the core of it. So now we have our little veggie tray here getting going. Now, next, if we're wanting to just crinkle cut some things, again, add a little texture. If you need to first go ahead and peel your carrot. So we're going to use our vegetable peeler and just go back and forth like this. And same thing, you have nice thick peels. These you can use for later. You can actually save all of this into a bag and then put it in the freezer, and then you can use it for making vegetable broth down the road. Just use your crinkle cutter and go along like this. All right, then, I was looking to see, I don't think I have another carrot here. So let's say I want to wedge my cucumber. I can take my cucumber and I have a couple choices. If I have a lot of seeds in the center of my cucumber, I will use my apple wedger. This is going to take the center out of it, and I actually do set it right on this. This is going to take our core out, go all the way down into the lid. Oops. Keeps it there, and now we have perfect little cored cucumber. This would have been great for my pickles, right? Okay, and we've got those there. So those look nice. Add a little touch of color. A radish is perfect for that. Let's go back to our V-shaped knife. Just take, and the radish is going to be a little bit harder, so don't push too hard. You don't want to get pushed all the way through and hurt yourself. So What I do is I go really slow with it, and then I can go back around again if I need to, if I haven't cut all the way through. Or you can just give it a little twist and pull, and usually it will come apart. But it looks so cute, and again, it'll add some color to your tray. Now you can put one of the little flowers right in the center and see how pretty that comes out. So we're just adding more color, more ideas. This we can slice on our simple slicer also, so we can just set that right in and slice up some more with our simple slicer. And we have lots of our carumbers. But you'll notice the carrots will fall out of the middle much easier that way. Now we can add more grass. We can do a little more slicing if we want. Just add different textures around on this. And it makes for a It makes for a very interesting vegetable tray, and your guests will love it. And for those of you who are consultants, your consultants will love this. So a quick and easy little village vegetable tray. We're on the beach here. You can add more potatoes, do a lot of different things. So have fun with your food. Remember, you can always play with your food. The more you play with it, the more fun it is. Thanks.